Welcome to the Fort Johnson podcast, your connection to the people, programs, and events that make our community strong. This week, we're lacing up and diving into the world of adult sports on post. From local leagues and community races to varsity teams, all Army sports, and the prestigious Army 10-miler, there are plenty of opportunities to get active, stay competitive, and represent Fort Johnson on and off the field. Stick around. We've got the inside scoop on how you can get involved, push your limits, and maybe even gold for gold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching or listening to our program. I am Jeff England from the Fort Johnson Public Affairs Office, and we're in the Fort Johnson Podcast Studios. With me today, I've got two wonderful guests from the sports department here on Fort Johnson. I've got Corey Reynolds. He's the sports director for Fort Johnson. Hey, Corey, how you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, right. And I've got Candy Partika. She is the chief of sports, fitness, and aquatics here at Fort Johnson.
Good morning, Jeff.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing good.
I'm glad you guys can make it. I was, the closer it gets to shoot time, it's like I usually get worried. It's like, are they going to show up? Should I go about doing something else?
Well, any opportunity we get to kind of talk about what we do it's a good day for us, man. So we're kind of chomping at the bit for these.
Well, you guys usually have something going on. I mean, I've been out to a couple of the sporting events. Like, actually, one of my favorites was the Turkey Bowl out there, and it wasn't so much the football; it was more the tailgating.
Correct. Yeah. That's our bread and butter right there, man. We go all year waiting for the Army 10-miler. That's the one we really look forward to.
Oh, the Army 10-miler?
That's coming up. And the Turkey Bowl. Those are the ones that we look forward to.
Yeah, I think the Turkey Bowl is a little farther out there. So, but the 10-miler, when's that coming up?
So I've got the 10-miler coming up on the 1st of May. That's going to be our first one of 3 qualifiers. So that should be a good event.
Oh, so it's not even a 10-miler. It's more like a 30-miler because you have the qualifiers and all.
Well, there's a little bit to it. So what we do is we hold 3 qualifiers. We pick a team, right? And then we send them to Washington, D.C. to run the actual Army 10-miler to represent Fort Johnson. So there's kind of a process to it.
Oh, wow. I mean, if I would run the 10-miler, but first, I'm not in the Army, so I'm not a soldier. Second, I don't run. And third, I'm a firm believer that says that if God intended me to run, he wouldn't have invented cars.
I'm just saying, if there's zombies following me, I might run, but at this point in time in my life, that's
See, if zombies are following me, I'm tripping you.
And you probably wouldn't. Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be fair.
Wouldn't keep up.
It probably wouldn't be fair to our soldiers if you ran it anyway. We don't want you taking up the slot for Washington, right?
Yeah. It would be a waste of a slot. It's like, hey, how did that slug get out there? So we've got there are all kinds of sports that go on, and these are specifically for adults. The Children Youth Services has their own sports program headed by their own sports teams and stuff, and you guys are dedicated to the adults, like intramural sports and stuff like that. Is there like a softball tournament or anything like that?
There is actually. So we're currently in the middle of softball registration. We provide mainly for unit company level. We do provide open rec as well for outside entities or DoD ID card holders to participate as well, spouses and dependents and things like that.
Now, if I was to get into sports, softball would probably be the one because I could run to first base.
Come on out.
I just can't run to left field.
At this point, create your own PAO.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be like 3-4 people. I don't think we have enough people here to field the team.
So we get your spouses involved.
Yeah, we put together civilian teams and MWR teams. I mean, yeah, come on out.
I'll think about it. Maybe bowling. I like bowling. Let's get a bowling league going.
Yeah, we're doing that one too.
We're doing that one as well.
So all right.
We've got bowling coming up in September.
All right. Once my shoulder heals up properly and I can lift my I don't even know how heavy my ball is. Like 16 pounds, maybe. I don't know. But if I could get that up, and go.
We'd love to have you.
I love that. I love that bowling alley over there, man. That is a nice alley.
Yeah, they did a good job on that run.
They really did. And it's like I used to go bowling like on the late nights with the black lights and in the videos and the Hard Rock and all that. It was so much fun.
Yeah, bowling's definitely a good time. We kind of do it as a team building exercise. So a lot of us will go on Friday nights and just hang out, get to know each other. And
see, the best thing about bowling is you go up, you throw a ball, and then you sit down for a while. I like that. And you get really cool shirts.
Exactly. Get that name on there.
Yeah.
Get that team name going on.
Yeah, what is it? Like pin pals and stuff like that.
yeah.
So we've got softball and registrations going on right now for softball. What are the requirements for registering?
So typically, again, what we're doing is for unit company level. So what we'd like is all of our units to come and compete against each other, right? To build some type of esprit de corps, some type of unit cohesion and things like that. So that's typically what we go for. The requirements, you just got to be a DoD ID card holder.
Oh, we have the what's that called? The organization day coming up, or it matters when you're watching this. It might be in the past. Check out next year. So, are you guys going to do anything special for days like that?
There will probably be some type of cornhole or some type of small event, depending on what people want. I mean, I'll typically do anything as long as there's participation.
If it's nice and warm out, let's have a balloon toss. Yeah.
We could do just about anything. Our thing is just getting that camaraderie going with everybody. So
watermelon eating contest.
Yeah, if the units want to have an organizational day and they need equipment, go see our sports guys. They've got softball equipment, football equipment, dodgeball equipment, you name it, they can bring it for you, or you can pick it up. Like we offer anything. We want to support your home.
What about like a sports fishing tournament?
Now, fishing, that's outdoor rec. So you're going to want to talk to Eric Edwards
let's have
about
a team.
That one.
Let's have a team building of fishing teams.
Absolutely. We should have our internal bass fishing.
Or maybe a fishing school or a school of fish. I don't know.
I know we talked about doing like bass tournaments last year.
Yeah, we did.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be a good time. I mean, but that's an ODR thing. That's not really a...
It's an odor thing?
ODR, outdoor recreation.
Oh, okay.
That's one of their creators.
That was odor. It's like something's fishy in here.
But yeah, I mean, we host varsity sports too. So if you're looking to expand your professional career in sports in any way, to move up into like Army and competitive higher level sports.
So now, does having a varsity letter help?
Yeah, it gives. You can put that on your resume. You can put that on your professional sports resume. Like, let's.
I mean, we'd have to dust our varsity letters off a little
right?
bit.
Right, it's been a few years, but
I don't even know if mine fits anymore.
I guarantee mine does.
And I'm sure I wouldn't want to wear it around here. It's too heavy.
Yeah, but we are looking for people to want to build programs. So right now we have a varsity sports basketball team on the installation that goes to competitive military functions throughout the United States, and we're looking to do that again with like football, soccer, or any kind of sport that anybody's a rugby, you name it. Trying to get these soldiers to understand that they can continue soldiering, but also professional sports as well.
Yeah, I was on a basketball team once for the organization that I was in, and I set a new record.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I fouled out in the first 10 minutes. I was out of the game. See, yeah, apparently charging means something different in basketball. And I'm not allowed to throw the basketball at somebody's face on purpose.
Well, yeah, that's probably a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, probably a good rule of thumb.
He shouldn't have bumped me.
Just saying.
Yeah, but there's tons of things that we like to do. I mean, the above Army sports, the varsity level sports, it's a kept secret, so to speak, because not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah, I've never heard of like outside of school. Right. I've never heard of varsity sports. Is that like intramural, or is that
it's
different?
Above
it's above.
It's above.
So what we like to do is take the best of the best, right? So then we'll hold the tryout, and then we'll select a team, and that will be the team that will go and represent the garrison.
Oh, so it's like the traveling team of adults.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
was always the elites.
Yeah. We offer to pay for your uniforms and your registration for those tournaments, and then they would be responsible for their TDY and their.
So they'd be responsible for all the expensive stuff, and you'll give them like some Gatorade.
The Gatorade pouches.
Oh yeah, the powder. You have to supply their own water.
But we try to support where we can because we want to make sure that those soldiers understand we're here for them in any way we can be, especially when they're trying to do something that they are passionate about, especially in sports.
Yeah, some people are all about sports. I'm less. I mean, I enjoy playing sports and I enjoy going to a live sports event, but watching it on TV and watching some of these people just get so into it. It's like, oh, I know every player. I know all their stats. I know where they were, where they're going, what they went to school for. And it's like, and you call me a nerd?
We say sports brings out the best in people.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so I know characters of movies and their backstories and all that stuff. You call me a nerd. You do the same thing with sports players and I'm all into sports ball and yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Go hit a home run on the end zone and stuff. Yeah, see if that happens.
I think another subject we don't get much focus on lately is our all Army sports. So if you're an individual and all Army is representing obviously the whole of Army, they're looking for people to compete in tennis, football, soccer, rugby, tennis. What else am I thinking of? Golf.
Everything.
You said tennis
sport.
Twice.
Did I? Okay,
yes.
Yeah, tennis is a big one. But yeah, definitely trying to get those commanders to release those soldiers to go to those trial camps to represent Big Army.
It's impossible for me to play tennis because I would have to say it's like 15. Look, I like you very much, but I still have to see other people. I just can't say love.
The hand-eye coordination there, Jeff.
I think those programs help with retention, though.
Yes.
The problem is, again, not a lot of people know, not a lot of the soldiers know about them. And sometimes when you have operation tempo like JRTC, it's difficult for the command to
release
them, right, and really help them out in that situation.
Yeah, and the All Army, sorry, Weather Squadron, you're not allowed in. Air Force, no All Army, no Air Force.
All Army.
So we've got what are the sports that you've got or that you're trying to get going? Because I know that everyone's. I mean, there's all kinds of three main sports, and then there's all to me at least. I don't know how it is, but there's three main sports in when I think of sports, and that's baseball, football, and basketball. And then everything else is an ancillary sport to me. But they're just as important, and they're just as loved as, any player in any sport is going to love their sport and want to see that. And I've got my own sports that I like watching or participating in. What are they? Are you trying to get any sports together?
So I run a Big Five, right? And Big Five that is the core of what we do for intramurals. It is basketball, flag football, soccer, volleyball, and softball.
Right.
That is my Big Five. Everything else is just auxiliary, right? So when it comes to bowling, golf, dodgeball, pickleball.
Ooh, dodgeball.
There you go.
Yeah, let's get a dodgeball going.
Yeah.
Do you use the red rubber balls?
We can use baseballs if you like them. No, I'm
We use the rubber balls. The official dodgeballs is what we use.
Nice.
Yeah.
We can be average Joe.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
We tried to host a tournament last year, and we only had maybe 3 teams registered.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to build that population up and have people come and join us. Even if it's just a spouse's team or an FRG that wants to even, come together. But mostly our active duty, getting those active duty out and having that resiliency and that not continuity, but the camaraderie, making sure that they are out there and participating and getting to those younger soldiers that we don't seem to get.
Correct.
And out of the 3 teams, my team came in 4th. That would be fun, though. Dodgeball. Archery would be another one. Another good one.
Someone actually brought that up to me a few weeks ago.
Ooh, and paintball.
Yes. We're trying to get our outdoor recreation programs involved. Well, sorry, hit the mic.
Yeah, don't mind that thing up there.
You'll see maybe next year we'll open it up to maybe a 3-gun shoot, paintball, definitely archery, trying to get those other sports in that we don't necessarily have one-on-one with right now, but we will be in the future.
So I would even entertain like the airsoft things like the airsoft guns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my stepson would be all over that, and I was like, yeah.
I was told that out in the box they have a airsoft course that someone.
Oh, do they? Nice. I think it'd be fun to do it in the box. In that the little town that they got up there.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Right?
Absolutely.
Watch out for the RPG on the wire.
Definitely trying to get in that calendar where there's no rotational troops is the hard, difficult part. But yeah, that would be interesting to do.
Nice. So the softball. Do we have any softball tournaments coming up? Or are we still working on the teams first to
Once we
figure
get
out the schedule?
Once we get all the registration done, then that's when we'll typically figure out, how many games we're going to go, how many fields we're going to run. I've got 4 fields, so typically we'll go 2 or 3 fields per night. We'll go 3 games per night per field, right? So we try to get a lot of softball in, but again, it depends on the participation. Depends on how many teams we get.
I'd like to see maybe a season of basketball. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, you're pushing it there. So we do have
Candy's looking at me like,
Yeah.
what is basketball?
So we are doing slip and slide kickball.
Absolutely.
Ooh, that
You're
sounds
doing
fun.
Slip and slide kickball.
Oh, please explain that one to me.
So it is kickball, but we've got
Pool.
pools. We've got the little pool, little fill-up pools that you slide into for the bases.
Yep. We
Yep.
did it last year. We had a pretty good turnout.
time.
We had like 40, 50 people show up. It was a good event. So we're going to host it again this year. So look out for that, Mark.
So the pools are the bases, and the
Yes.
slip and slide is
Or in between the bases.
Nice. That sounds fun.
Good time. Very good time.
Ooh, we could put. Oh, and for the home plate, you could put a little ramp at the end so they
There
can
you go.
jump.
There you go. Or a little trampoline where they jump
Yeah.
into.
The no, basketball it's actually a movie. You'll have to watch it. It's really fun. It's they combined baseball and basketball, so it's kind of like horse, but it's got it's really cool. You just have to watch it.
that one.
Watch it.
Check it out.
Basketball. Check it out.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen?
I've never seen it.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's our
Yes.
team building exercise.
There we go.
Yes,
We'll have
it's,
to
it's
figure
the
it out.
makers. It's the guys that make South Park.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's
Makes sense now.
Yeah, it's really fun. little. I think it's rated R. So if you're too sensitive, you don't need to watch that kind of stuff. But it's fun. It's a really fun movie.
Okay.
Awesome.
We'll definitely have to check that out.
And now I got to go watch it again. So there's other opportunities to play different sports after baseball or softball. After softball is or basketball just finished, right?
Just finished
So-
basketball. Yes.
Yeah. So did you have March Madness or did you just watch it?
I had a somewhat of a March Madness. We only had 6 teams registered, so every team went to our playoffs, and then we ran a bracket to end it out. So it was
Yeah?
kind of
Yeah.
similar.
So
With
who
all the-
won?
It was 32nd Hospital that ended up winning.
Oh, nice.
That ended up winning for the unit wise. Now we had 2 recreation teams that played for the base championships, and a team that calls themselves Off Post ended up winning our overall base.
They call themselves
They call
off
themselves
post.
Off Post. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. We have DJs out there. We have FRG that was just doing vending out there as well. I mean, it's a good time. So imagine the Turkey Bowl on a smaller level for each of the championships. And again, that's the environment that we're attempting to build here.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're looking also for those units to get that smack talk going on.
Yeah.
We want that competition back in Army sports.
I'm me personally as a sports director, I'm tired of 509th winning everything.
I
You know
know,
what?
right?
Well, the 32nd Hospital just won. So
They
there
did.
you
That's
go.
only because 509 didn't participate. Now, had they
509th, you're losing it.
come on, step up to the plate, guys. I want to know what is the best unit on this base.
Yeah,
Who's got the
yeah.
best company on the base?
And 310 needs
PAO.
to bring it, man. You guys have been gone for a while. You need to bring your
Right.
teams and, bring your company levels and come in and definitely, smoke these guys. That's what we need.
And by the way, welcome home to all the 310
Yes,
as well.
welcome
That's-
home.
Yeah. And the baseball or softball, where is that? Is that take place over at the? That should be over there, right over behind ACS and stuff, right?
Correct.
The four.
That is Soldiers Athletic Field. That is where we hold our softball and our kickball and things like that.
Yeah, nice. And then, do you guys have a soccer team or soccer tournament?
I've got a soccer intramural season as well. Again, same structure. Once I get all the teams, I just determine.
And how many teams do you aim for?
Well, there's 53 commanders on the installation, so we could go for 53 teams. I think the most I've gotten here since I've been on this installation is 12. So,
Oh, nice.
no, we're missing the mark there. But I mean,
Nice.
again, we can.
That's 12 teams. That's 12.
It is 12
12
teams.
teams more than
12 more than normal.
I have.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, we're looking for that max participation as much as possible. We know rotational schedules and training schedules can get in the way of that, but definitely trying to bring out as many people as possible.
And we work around that. We work around the unit's operation tempo. We've got blackout dates, so if a unit's going to be in the field for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, we just don't schedule them during that time.
And even like Forge Fest coming up in September, we'll host probably a home run derby again, or a Dust Till Dawn event for softball. Trying to get these soldiers out to come play.
See, Dust Till Dawn to me is another movie.
Yes, right.
I saw
That's
it
the
in your
point.
eyes. I knew where we were going.
Sorry, everything to me refers to a movie. We got dodgeball and basketball and Field of Dreams and
There you go.
A League of Their Own and Dust Till Dawn.
I'm sure
Sports.
once a day, I'm sure, especially during softball season, I say there's no crying in baseball. And unfortunately, these soldiers are so young now, they don't know what I'm talking
Nope.
about.
Right.
They just look at me like, what are you talking about, old man? I'm like, oh.
Just wait. I still go up to the base. I still go up to home plate and point with my. Nobody knows what I'm doing anymore, and I usually strike out. So it's usually just finishes right there.
I wanted to participate. So we had our home run derby last year, which was actually a really good turnout.
Really good turnout.
I wanted to participate too, and then my logical brain started telling me, I don't know if my back can handle that anymore.
This is why we officiate through
Correct.
it. This is why we host them.
Swing the bat, pull a muscle, try to run to first, pull a hammy.
There you go. Those that can't do teach, right?
Yep. And those that can't teach, report. Well, I must be in the front row.
Oh, we also have all of our races and stuff too. So I
Correct.
mean, you have your Army
Ooh,
10
a
miler
day at the
coming up.
race.
Yeah. So we have our color run this weekend, but we also have what's called the Superhero Chalk Walk,
Correct.
which is for our EFMP families. So we're looking to host more of those kind of events and partnerships with others. So we'll have our Halloween event with Outdoor Rec with their trick or treat.
Trunk or treating.
Yeah, and their haunted trail. That's what it
Yes.
is. And then we do our Thanksgiving event,
The turkey trot.
trot, and then we do our December event for Christmas.
Ugly sweater run.
Ugly slimmer run. So you're going to see a list of races coming up too.
Ooh, there's a good one. How about the polar bear dip?
Oh
Or
yeah.
the polar bear plunge.
Yeah.
Polar plunge?
I think our one issue with that is our pool is heated, so it kind of defeats
like
the
to cheat.
purpose.
We did that in Alaska, and that was the first time I had never heard of a polar plunge. And when I did it in Alaska, I was shocked at how many people actually want to do that.
Yes.
Well, you see the ice baths now for sports and stuff like that.
Well, now it's a recovery thing, and I always took it as a recovery, never recreation, right?
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to plan something over at Toledo Bend this year and do a polar plunge in the swimming area. Maybe Command will let us do that one.
Just wait until it freezes over.
They're going to love
as cold as possible.
the command team. Command Sergeant Major Pena and Colonel Lopez are going to get a kick out of the dunk tanks. I'm trying to get them in for the Turkey Bowl this year.
Yeah,
They
right.
toss some ice in there.
That's where the talking smack really comes in handy.
Yes.
Yeah. So and that's what we want. We want the smack talk. I want to see company commanders out there representing their units, talking smack to one another. That's what I want.
I don't know if the company commanders have it in them to do that.
I don't know, man.
It hasn't been shown yet.
You're right. We need that buy-in.
One of the reserve representative came and asked me if he could register a reserve team here. I said, absolutely. And he said that he's going to take the commander's cut from any active duty unit on this installation.
Yeah.
And I said, our active duty
I
units,
see that happening.
they're going
He
to
was
lose.
bound and determined, man. He was all for it. So
Well,
watch out, active duty guys.
If you're going to let the reservist in there to try to take it, get the guard in there too.
Hey, there it is. I'll do that as well.
Come on, guard, step up.
I'll do you another one solid. Any unit that takes the commander's cup away from the active duty here, we'll get them another trophy.
There we go.
Oh, I'm gonna have to call the Air National Guard now just to really.
Hey,
give
I'll
it
let
to
the
ya.
Weather Squadron in if I
I mean,
can.
the Weather Squadron knows that they should be there. They should be playing and representing too. They're part of the installation.
They are.
Yes.
Now get to work.
Let's go. Come on, guys, have some fun. Again, it helps retention. I mean, you get a lot of soldiers that they sit in the barracks or they don't know that they're, able to do these things. Let's
That's, I've noticed that a lot in my career, at least. It's the young single soldiers, they sit in their barracks and play the video games, and they hate everything. It's like, I don't like where I am. I don't like where they could be in the greatest place on earth. Yeah. I'm speaking from experience. Yeah. And hate it. And then as soon as you go, it's like, oh man, I could have done this and that and this and that and this. And the thing that you guys need to do is get out of your room and go out and explore and see what's going on and participate and join in and stop being such a cave frog.
Dwellers.
You never know what you like. I'll say, for instance, I never knew I liked the rodeo until being with MWR. We supported, taking all the soldiers for military appreciation. And man, when I tell you, I bought myself 3 pair of boots, couple hats. That is probably my favorite thing in the world now. Yeah, so you never know what you like.
My son's active duty. He was always a football person, and now he's on the softball teams on Fort Bragg. Like, come on, guys, come out and play.
Yeah, that's like, I have a similar story. I used to always like cars. Now I like trucks.
Never was a truck guy, huh?
Now I've been a truck guy for over 20 years. So we got with all kinds of sports. Where do we go to sign up for the sports and is it all the same place for whether it's team or individual or anything like that?
It's all the same. Our sports office is located at Warrior Fitness Center. That's MEB Gym, the only gym with a basketball court on this installation. That is where you could find us to register for whatever sport we're in season for.
Are you sure it's the only gym on post that has a basketball?
Yes.
Positive.
Because I know there's a gym over at the CYS. Or the MST, and then there's one at the youth gym in there, and they have
let's put it this way, adult gyms. Let's put it that way.
Let's straighten that out.
Yeah, the ones that actually do physical fitness training for everybody.
So we got those, and right now is currently softball sign up. So sign up for. And what if somebody says they want to be on a team, but their unit doesn't want to, or they can't get enough interest in their unit? Can they join somebody else's team?
They can. There's a little bit of a process to it, but we do have a combined unit memo where we will attach another service member to whatever team they're interested in. And as long as that doesn't take the unit strength over a certain number, then we'll absolutely do.
Now they're not called floaters or any derogatory names like single.
No.
I remember when you're going snow skiing and stuff. Yeah, let's have a snow ski, but there's no snow around here or hills. And you ski up to the line and they yell out, "Single! We got a single here!" It's like, yeah, I'm a loner. Yeah. It's like,
does a lot for your morale.
Oh, they do the same thing at carnival rides too.
Yeah.
Just advertise that I'm a loser. Hey, got one person lonely, no friends over here. Anybody want to sit with them? No, he's ugly.
And if we have to do an open team where it's just a bunch of people that want to get together to play, we'll create a team specifically for that. We just want people to come out.
Correct.
And then if all else fails, there's always, you can go out and play on your own, like bowling. You can go to the bowling alley. It's open to everybody. You can go to the pools.
Yeah.
The pools are. Do we still have the bubble that goes up over?
We do not. No.
We got rid of that.
We got rid of that.
That seemed like it was a lot of trouble.
The pool was down for so long, and it was, put in storage for quite some time. So a lot of dry rotting and just a bad thing.
That happens a lot around
hurricanes, and it just destroyed it. So, but at this point, we are just looking to either replace it eventually or get something more permanent eventually.
Yeah, I like the idea of just the heated pool. I need to get out there. I need to go to the 50-meter pool and just swim laps.
Oh, it's great. It's a wonderful environment. We got a great lifeguards, great team. We're going to have a concession stand this summer. We're going to be selling sunblock on demand if you need it, or goggles, maybe some snacks and stuff like that. We're actually doing a survey on our Facebook page right now.
Spray tan?
Well, I mean, if you really, I wouldn't recommend it at the pool, but if you want to go get a spray tan, go get a spray tan.
But you know what? That's the other thing is that there's a locker room over there too.
Yeah.
So if I did want to go, what is that? It's that fitness program that we're allowed to go.
The fitness initiative.
Yeah.
The civilian fitness program.
Yeah, you could go over there, change into your swim trunks and go in. Swim your laps, and then go back to work.
And you don't even need to know how to swim. Our aquatic staff is amazing.
Absolutely.
Yes, if the lifeguards are cute enough, I might end up drowning. Kind of. Never know.
I mean, if you want to test their skills, I can say that they're very good. They're very certified in everything that they do. We have a lot of water safety instructors. We have our Learn to Swim program coming back this summer, but we also do private lessons as well. So if you don't want to do a group lesson, do a private lesson.
That's great. We could get maybe a water polo team going.
Absolutely.
Or chicken fights. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds a little dangerous.
I don't know what the chicken fights.
A little dangerous.
But anyway, Corey Reynolds, Candy Pertica, I appreciate you guys coming in, and hopefully we'll get some people out there to sign up at the first MEB gym. It's the only adult gym with the basketball court in. I appreciate you guys coming out, and hopefully we'll have you back here, and you could talk more about some teams and everything that you got going for you.
I love it. Thank you, Jeff, so much. We appreciate it.
All right. I am Jeff England from the Fort Johnson Public Affairs Office. Please leave a comment and hit that subscribe, notify, and that little bell button, and be sure to leave that comment down below. Let us know what sports you like to play, what teams that you'd like to join, and if you can see any sport brought here, please leave a comment and let us know. If you want to see somebody on our show, just let me know also and in the comment section. And be sure to drop a like, hit that like button. But until then, I will be seeing and watching at you later.
That was easy.